We'll be addressing a topic that many of you have asked recently about how you can secure remote job opportunities based abroad, especially if you're a dev, and this goes, through the entire domain, like software engineers, cloud engineers, data analysts or data scientists, people involved in cybersecurity, and so on. So if you're ready to expand your horizon and explore exciting opportunities abroad, I advise you can keep listening. Now, before we dive into the practical tips, let's first understand the landscape of remote work for specifically software engineers. Now, the tech companies are always adopting new remote work policies for reasons like cheaper cost of labor, because the goal of every business is to make profits, or being inclusive to different races, different sexes, different nationalities. Now, whatever their reasons are, this presents a great opportunity for talented individuals like you who have quality tech talents and can work for foreign based companies without leaving your home. And to stand out in a competitive job market, it's crucial to continuously improve and update your skill set. Now, here are a few steps you can take to enhance your chances of landing a foreign based remote job. The first is to master core technologies. So you're basically going to be focusing on mastering core programming languages and frameworks or technologies that are in high demand in any of these markets. It can be in the US, it can be in the UK, it can be in Australia, Canada, Ireland, Saudi, whatever the market it is that you have in mind. Now, some of these languages may be popular ones like Python, like JavaScript, or even frameworks like React or Django. The second would be for you to build a really strong portfolio where you're going to showcase your skills and projects by building different variety of projects that demonstrate your expertise and problem solving abilities. Now, this is important because potential employers will be able to use this project as a way to access your capabilities. Now, the difference between having a strong portfolio and having some work experience might be based on your current level of being in the industry. For some people, you are entry level employees, and some people, you are veterans in the business. So, for people who are entry level employees or people who recently just came out of school, having a very strong portfolio would be your go to. While for those who are veterans, your work experience are definitely something they would look into. And finally, getting certified in major technologies. Now, certifications validate your expertise in a specific technology, and it also demonstrates your commitment to your personal and professional development. And they don't only enhance your knowledge about that technology, but they also increase your credibility among employers and among your peers. So if you think about it, you being certified in a major technology just shows that you've been committed enough to go through a training which might range anywhere from 8 weeks to 12 weeks or even more. Your dedication to ensuring that you're able to finish something that you have started is something they would always be looking forward to and be willing to give you a shot. Networking is another factor that plays a vital role in your job search process. Utilize LinkedIn and create a compelling LinkedIn profile that would be highlighting your skills, your projects, and your achievements. Connect with professionals and recruiters in the tech industry, primarily HRs and engineering managers, especially if you're in the tech industry. And engage with relevant content to expand your network, because at the end of the day, how people get connected to potential job opportunities is by who you know. And by expanding your network, getting to make new friends, you will be able to improve your reach to these potential companies. Now, foreign companies often value cultural fit and how well you'll be able to adapt to their infrastructure, their code base, or even the team that they are working with. So here's a few tips to showcase your ability to thrive in their environment. Whatever country it is that you are looking to apply to, get familiar with not just the work culture and the business etiquette of that company in that country. Do some research and learn more about their values, their communication styles, and the type of expectations that they have of their employees. Another will be for you to know the laws around remote work for that company in that country. Learn about the laws around how these companies will be able to offer remote employment to professionals who are not present there. So during the conversation, you can anticipate what are the kind of bottlenecks or issues that they may have about potentially employing you since you are based in another country. And finally, you just have to sell yourself. Show them the value that they will be getting by adding you as a core team member to join the team and deliver this value that you have promised them. You should show them that you'll be willing to make the investments necessary, and also begin to portray yourself as an asset so that if they will go through the painful process of ensuring that you are joining their team, regardless of the legal issues that they may face, it will be worth it. Finally, it's time to research and apply for remote jobs. So here is some actionable steps you can do. First, you can explore job boards like LinkedIn, Google Jobs, Flex Jobs. There are so many of them out there. Utilize these job boards and take your resume, tailor it to those individual companies. Write a cover letter to match these job requirements. Your CV is key. Also, you can leverage freelancing platforms like Upwork. It's not going to be a crime or any harm to you considering joining these platforms, because you can potentially get a gig that might turn to a full-time job employment. After all, many companies outsource their works to remote professionals on these platforms, and this can provide you opportunity to build your reputation and your credibility. So there you have it. To summarize all of this, strengthening your skill set, networking, showing your cultural fit, exploring remote job opportunities, all these are some of the actionable tips that you can do as a local-based engineer looking to get a foreign-based remote job. But remember, it's all about perseverance and it's a numbers game. The more you put out there, the higher the probability it is of you getting a good response. Thank you so much for listening to the end of the episode. You can check the description for resources that you find valuable. And if you want to stay on top of information like this, hit the sub if you're on YouTube, or follow if you're on Spotify and Apple Podcast. And if you're open to a conversation about the topic, you can let me know what you think on Twitter at William Obiena or in the comments.